So currently, what would you say that your favorite Azure tool?
Well, since I'm an old man, I would say Visual Studio. It's it's okay when you do Logic App thing consumption. You can still pull that template off and do some stuff, but predominantly you use basically Visual Code.
Yeah.
When it comes to functions, but I still write some functions in my integrations or for my integrations. And then, of course, I think Visual Studio is still the best tool to work with,
Hmm.
and your connectivity. Some of the other tools that are very useful or helpful is the Storage Explorer,
Hmm.
for instance. It's another great tool if you would save an Azure tool. Service Bus Explorer is always an interesting tool. I've used in many years. You probably as well.
Hmm.
Partially, it's now also embedded in the portal experience. Although I think the on-prem version by Paolo Salvatore is still, one of the best.
Yeah.
So I think some of those tools are pretty okay. And then, of course, Postman, but that's not really an Azure tool. That's
Hmm.
more now new to test your APIs and such. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that everyone can relate to listening to this, working with integration, that the tools you mentioned is like, yeah, those are the tools that you need.
Yeah, and
Yep.
he didn't mention AI, so I was nice. That's
So maybe,
No, I think your Copilot. Well, I haven't used that much. ChatGPT or something. Yeah, it can definitely help you jumpstart your documentation, for instance.
Hmm.
So your architecture design records, for instance, to jumpstart them, put some anything in, and then of course you revise it and add some more stuff on your own.
Hmm.
But coming to AI, that's about it. I haven't used much generative AI yet, but you never know.
No. And I guess that we should do a shout out to Salvatore, because I agree with you. That's like the first tool I download when you work with
Yeah,
integration. So
yeah.
shout
yeah,
out. The integration world is using your tools. Thank you so much.
yeah.